What's good? What's happening? It's Tyler IDGAF Peters coming live and direct. Shit, man. This is the series. Don't cheat yourself, treat yourself, man. It's all about motivational speaking. You know what I'm saying?
Being the best person you can be.
Being the best person you can be. Amen to that, man. All right. So I was on a phone call earlier, talking to somebody, and I was like, man, I need a subject for my next YouTube video that I'm gonna make. And she said, well, what's that thing that you do in the 12 steps where like you know like you're full of regret and you gotta like make something for like apologize for it? And I was like, talking about amends. She was like, yeah, that. Do it on that. I was like, all right, bet, got you. So what we're gonna do is, man, this one's gonna be all about amends. If I branch off and shit, you already know, I just go with the flow. I do what I do.
Come back.
Yep, smack me and I'll come right back. You dig? But anyways, so we're gonna start off, okay, like me, usually I gotta make amends because what I do is I set unrealistic expectations on people and I cop a resentment from doing so. What I mean by that is like, okay, I'll be sitting around and I'll expect everybody to be like me, right? So me expecting everybody to be like me is unrealistic. That's an expectation that, you know what I'm saying, I can't sit here and say that I'm gonna get. Like, ain't everybody gonna be like me. Just like ain't everybody gonna be like you. You want everybody to be like you, right? But that's unrealistic. That's not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? I just want people to be loyal and be real. Like, that's all I need in my life. I just want somebody loyal and real. That's going to always keep it 100 with me no matter what. Tell me what I don't want to hear because that's the shit that we need to hear. You know what I'm saying?
Big fact.
But, so, like, making amends, we get down to, like, okay, like, when you get to, I think it's step 7 is when you make your list, and I think 8 is when you actually make the amends. But anyways, what it is, you start off by, like, okay, for one, an amends isn't for the other person. It's for you, all right? And
don't tell them if it's going to hurt the situation.
Yeah, if it's going to make the situation worse, you don't even want to really tell them. The best amends that you can even do for yourself if you're an addict, okay? We're talking for addicts because I know a lot of y'all probably don't deal with addiction, but you might have family members or whatever that do. So what it is, okay, when it comes to addiction, the best amends that you can make to not only yourself but everybody else around you is called a living amends. And what a living amends is when you just keep living your life clean. You don't pick up no dope, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm doing right now when it comes to certain things. Now, I owe amends to my city, to people that I've hurt, all that stuff. The reason I owe amends to my city is because I've sold drugs in this city for a long time, okay? This was, you know, something, I mean, I've literally been incarcerated for it. I got a trafficking charge on my record due to it. Now I'm a felon. I can't get good jobs and, you know, do all this good stuff because I chose to sell drugs. Okay? You know what I mean? And the fact of the matter is that I tormented my city by selling dope, okay? I've hurt a lot of people. I've hurt a lot of families due to my actions because I wanted to feed my addiction. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to feeding your addiction, man, you'll do whatever it takes. We turn to animalistic behaviors when we're in active addiction. What I mean by that is that we'll do whatever it takes to get that next fix. You know what I mean? And we don't realize not only are we hurting ourselves, but we're hurting everybody else around us that cares and loves us. You see what I'm saying? And that's real shit. Like, you know, people really give a fuck about you today. You might think that no one cares, you know what I'm saying? Because people ain't reaching out or people's not validating you and coming out and telling you this. But listen, let me tell you this right now. You don't need validation. Stop seeking validation from others, man. You don't need someone else to validate how you feel. You feel how you feel for a reason. You know what I mean? It's like when somebody says something and it pisses you off. Why'd that piss you off? What made that tick go off that made you mad and made you, you know what I'm saying, sit there and cop a resentment because you're mad? Like, that tick, that's what you need to work on. That's the underlying problem to it. You know, when somebody tells me something I don't want to hear, it's because I got something going on inside me that I'm not trying to take a look at. You know, not wanting to look in the mirror and stuff like that. Like, that's the shit that you want to look at. You know what I'm saying? That's what you need to focus on. Whatever it is that you're struggling with, you want to focus on that. You know what I mean? Because, like, at the end of the day, the underlying problems that be going on and stuff in your life is usually due to, like, okay, like me, I suffer from PTSD, like, which is real bad, like, because anything could be a tick for a PTSD. You know what I'm saying? It could be like yelled loud or like people being loud around me yelling. It could be anything. You know what I mean? PTSD is post-traumatic stress disorder. And it can stem from anything, you know what I'm saying? Like not having a father figure when you're growing up, you know? Like me, man, my mom was a crack addict, man. And she would leave sometimes for 3 to 4 days at a time. And when she left, man, like it was me and my little sister. And I remember my little sister asking me one night, like, Bubby, when's mommy coming home? When's mommy coming home? And like, I don't even know what to tell my little sister. Like, I don't know, sis, man. You know what I mean? Like, that shit hurts, man. Like, you know what I mean? But I've made amends to my mother for the things that she did to me, man. I've seen my mother. All right, brother. Bro. I love you too, man. Yep. I've actually witnessed my mother being raped, man. And there was nothing I could do about it because I was a kid. You see what I'm saying? So therefore, I couldn't help her, and I wanted to save her, man. You know how bad that shit hurts? Like, even to this day, bro, like, that shit really hurts that I wasn't able to do nothing. There was times that she was getting beaten in front of me by her ex-husband, man. And I remember one time I jumped on dude's back and grabbed him in a headlock. And I said, "You quit hitting my mama, boy." And he grabbed me. Look, he went like this. He turned around and grabbed me right off his backside and flung me across the room, bro. Threw me like I was a rag doll, like I was nothing, like I weighed 5 pounds. Bro, and I was afraid of the man ever since then. Ever since that, I was afraid of the man. You know, I feared him. And that's another thing, too, that we like to get mistaken. When somebody fears you, they don't respect you. They fear you. That's not good. That's not... When people fear you, they ain't respecting you one bit, bro. That's not respect. Y'all got it twisted out there when it comes to that, man. I'm trying to tell you, that's a whole nother subject we'll get on at another time. You know, we're trying to focus on amends, but they, you know, the nickname Squirrel, I get sidetracked real easy, real fast, man. So I'm gonna try and jump back into it. But yes, man, this is all about making amends, man. You know, we gotta learn that you know, for one, when we're trying to get forgiveness, you know, for one, you don't want to sympathize with people. All right, you want to emphasize. And what that means is when you sympathize with somebody, that means you feel sorry for that person. That's not good. That's unhealthy. That's not healthy. Okay, what's healthy is called emphasizing. When I emphasize with you, that means I put myself in your shoes and I feel your pain. I don't feel sorry for you, but I feel your pain. Like, that shit's deep. That's real, man. You know, one of my dudes at work, he was telling me, he said, someone told me that stuck with me. They said, cause I was like, man, I'm pissed off. Like, I'm mad that I probably won't never be able to drink again, man. That makes me mad. Like I can't drink. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, no. Don't say that you can't drink. Say that it would be unhealthy for me to drink. Because if I drink, let's say I'm drinking, right? I'm drunk at the bar. I walk in the bathroom and I got piss. You know when you get to drinking, you got to pee real bad. I walk in the bathroom and there's somebody snorting a line of cocaine off the back of the toilet. You know, and I'm real drunk and I'm feeling, and I'm kind of, damn, that cocaine might look like a real good idea. It might look like something that I might want to ingest inside of me because, damn, if I do this coke, I'll be able to stay up longer and party harder. You know what I mean? That's where I'm wrong. That's unhealthy. That's the unhealthy aspect of this. I got to realize that it's unhealthy for me to do so. It's not that I can't do it. It's that it's unhealthy for me and it won't help me in my recovery. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's another amends I'd have to make if I went and did that. You know what I mean? Like, not only to no one else, but to me. Because I'm going to hurt me. Like I said, not only do we hurt us too, we bringing down everybody that loves and cares about us right with us. That's the deep part about all this, man. This shit's real out here, dude. People's dying, man. This addiction's a bad man pajama, and that's another subject for another time, man. I just want to give y'all some hope, man, in this shit, and let you know, bro, I'm a neighborhood hope dealer now. I'm not a neighborhood dope dealer. I used to love selling drugs, man. That was an addiction in its own for me. Like, I really, inside, I really gravitated to that. I love selling drugs. Like, I gotta know that I can't do that no more. Like, this little metaphor I love, man. It's called monkeys can't sell bananas. I'm a monkey, and I love bananas. So, therefore, I can't sell those. I love drugs, man. I'm an addict. You know what I'm saying? I can't sell drugs. It's never gonna work. I might get away with it for a month, maybe 6 months, maybe a year. Eventually, I'm gonna become a product of my environment. If you keep going to the barbershop, eventually you're gonna get a haircut. Just know that. It's another metaphor for you to hold on to. But anyways, man, just know that y'all ain't out here alone, man. There's people just like you, man. You just gotta reach out, man. Get a hold of somebody, man. Call somebody, talk to somebody. Man, like, anybody you love, man. I challenge each and every one of y'all tonight, man. Call somebody you love, whether it's your mom, your dad, your grandma, your grandpa, aunt, uncle, family member, even if it's just a friend, your bestie. Give them a call, man. Tell them tonight that you love them. That's what you need to do, man. I challenge y'all to do that, man. Just call somebody you love and tell them, hey, I just wanted to let you know, man, I love you. I was thinking about you. You know what I'm saying? That's the good stuff in life, man, right there. Hold on to that, man. And like I always say, man, don't cheat yourself, treat yourself. It's a cold, cold world out there, man. Let's try and warm it up a little bit. And I ain't talking about the spring or summertime, man. I'm talking about good vibes, man. Nothing but good vibes going out. I love y'all, man. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, man. hit that subscribe button, because there's plenty more coming, baby. I'm on fire, man. This is my year. It's time to shine, baby. All right, y'all. I'm gone. Peace.